So I've seen this function, and most of this video, like if you see, is going just, this is sort of like a test, see if this works. Because that means I can maybe do longer reviews, because if I could do a 10-minute one, I might be able to do 10 minutes and then I can leave sort of like, still one third, which is sort of like 10 divided by 3. I don't think you can do that actually. I think the closest thing you can do is 9 minutes, which is 3, which I think will be like 3:15-ish, or like 3:20 between those two. So it'll be like, I'll allocate like 3 minutes-ish. So like 3 minutes, 10 seconds-ish on each one. And I'm seeing if I can use this. If you never see this, obviously, if the sound didn't work. But I'm seeing if I can use this at all. Because if I can extend the sort of idea with reviews, and then I might think about, oh, maybe I can like write a script or like write points that I want to like, oh yeah, like if I'm talking about a specific film, let's say like one that I recently watched, which is Shazam! Fury of Gods Among Us, I might be like, oh, the protagonist is good for this reason, or the villain is good for this. I'm gonna try and still avoid spoilers. If it's like something that I want to mention specifically, I will do a spoiler version of, but I'm gonna still keep the long version for like, oh, this is like, well, the long-ish version is gonna be like 3 minutes for, instead of being like maybe doing 3 minutes for 3 videos. And that's one of the things I might do. If this doesn't work, I might like basically go back to one video and do 3 minutes, because I think this is going to work. I don't see why it shouldn't. But I got a bunch of no-nos, so I don't have it. But that was when I think all of those haven't been counted, so I don't know if this is going to count. I will be glad if it's like, yay, I got it. I got a bunch of things where it's like, oh, people, and then I got back, and then it was a bunch of confusing. So I don't think I can record 3-minute sounds. I don't think. I can only record if I'm recording of someone's sound, I can record up to a minute. But as my own, I can record 3 minutes, obviously, because my reviews are 3 minutes. So I can see the time down here, and it's around about 2:40, so it should be going past sort of 3 minutes. Again, just going to see if this works. Again, this is just simply, will I do this often enough? No. This is a test to see if it works. Still gonna upload it. Still gonna use it, because it's gonna be like a couple of things I'm gonna use, and then if I blabber on a bit for like an update, I don't need to worry about like 3 minutes, because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna talk about like 10. But this is just easier, it's simpler. And obviously this is just something that I want to try, because again, I can do reviews for longer and that will be interesting, and then etc. So this is a trial, it is a test to see if it works. I don't think it is, but you know, this sort of thing will be useful, so I'm not gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna trial it, and this is the trial. It has only been 3 minutes. You can see, like, again, with this, I'll be like, oh, if I make an update, I don't need to make 3 updates that are 3 minutes long. I can make 1 video, because usually the point is I derailed, but again, it's pretty easy not to get derailed if you have like 10 minutes. But I'm probably gonna find a way. Again, this is just for reviews and maybe updates that I ever do, but sounds and the stitches are all gonna be like nowhere close to 10 minutes, no. Like 60 seconds for stitches, and sounds I think I can't do above a minute anyway. So this is just for reviews, or in case I want to make an update about something that I might change, or like, if I'm taking a couple of days off, or something like that. Most likely it'll be extremely less if I can like, I can do this in sort of like a minute. But the reviews will be this, because I feel like then, like I said, I can be like, if I can take, the protagonist is good for reasons X, Y, and Z. The story is good for X, Y, and Z. I can get more in detail. Which, I'm not a person, I'm not planning to be like the next movie reviewer. If you want to watch someone who's good at talking about really good movies, go to Straw Hat Goofy. That's the movie guy. It's his name. It's the movie guy. I'm not going to take that. I'm just doing this because I want to be like, oh, these are films I recommend. Also, if you recommend me films, I will try and watch them, but if possible, could you tell me where to find them? Because there's certain things I have. If you want to know, I have Disney Plus, Netflix, through, I think, connection through Sky. I do have Sky, but I don't have, like, Sky. I think I have Sky Movies, but not the premium one. You still need to buy the movies. And then I have Amazon Prime. And then what else? Yeah, Funimation and Crunchyroll. So those are sort of like the 4 things I have. And I do occasionally buy movies on YouTube, which I do have a lot. But I am going to buy Shazam! Fury of the Gods. I will make a review on it when I get 2 more, if I'm doing a 10-minute one, or I'll see what happens. But like I said before, 3 minutes solo if I can't get this working, because I feel like I want to get more in detail, or use this free, and then I can get it sort of working. But that's sort of the idea of where I'm going. But I am going to buy Shazam because it was a good movie. I'm not going to talk too much in detail about that, but yeah. But this is sort of the idea. I think it's like, 6:57 at recording this. Not like the time's like 20:44. But that's the amount of time that's been recorded up to this point. It's been recorded for 7 minutes. You would obviously say there's probably like a bar at the bottom. Again, just a trial. So I haven't planned this. I wanted to be like, oh, does this work? I saw 10-minute videos. Can I use this? If so, how? If this doesn't work, I might try recording for 10 minutes and see if that uploads and be like, okay, would this work? I don't think there'll be a difference. I'll record tomorrow with the same tactic, because I'm not recording 2 20-minute videos, 2 10-minute videos, and be like, so I am just going to simply trial it tomorrow, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. So I am going to just, try it tomorrow, but hopefully it'll work. There's a couple of things why I can't use 3 minute sound, but I feel like I don't see why it can't. Again, 8 minutes at the moment, well, 8 minutes 13, but So yeah, that's sort of what's going to happen. And yeah. And that's sort of a general gist. What I'm going to use this for, how I'm going to use this, and no, I'm not going to make a lot of 10-minute videos, to be realistic. I don't usually make too many 3 minutes. I do occasionally, it is a thing that I do, but not a lot. So yeah. So that would be my sort of idea of what I could do. So this is a sort of test to see if it works, to see if it 9 minutes, 1 minute left, 1 minute. Again, I'm just gonna wait. I'll say every 10 seconds, so sort of like 50 seconds left, and then you would know, be like, oh, this is sort of counting down. Because this is a fully trial, and I'm fully just being like, oh, let's see how it works. 40 seconds. Again, this looks weird, because I've been staring at my computer, like, oh, it's nearly over. 30 seconds, and my countdown is sort of like making it feel more intense. Like, I'm gone forever. Goodbye. 20 seconds. Again, that's sort of my idea. That's where I'm going. Again, I'm just waiting for the sort of, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.